scenes with Price, Waterhouse Coopers, the accountants who hold all the envelopes, and also the production crew. When you saw their faces, you saw the panic and sheer just terror in their faces about what happened. And here's the deal. Every envelope has a duplicate. One is on the left side, one is on the right side. So that no matter where the people come from on the stage, you never have to worry about them getting an envelope. And Warren Beatty ended up with the duplicate of the category before. So when he walked out, he had the duplicate from the category before, opened it up, looks at it, and sees that it says Emma Stone, La La Land. So now he's really confused. He's all messed up. And when it seems like when he showed it to Faye Dunaway, he was showing it to say he was confused, and she just saw the words La La Land and blurted it out. As soon as that happened, the Price Waterhouse Coopers people jumped in and jumped up and said, that's wrong. And that's why they came on the stage, and some of the production staff came on the stage, because they knew it was wrong, and they had to correct it.
So we are confident in the fact this was not some kind of publicity stunt for them to get some media buzz. Okay, I feel you. And what an embarrassing situation to put Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway in. So we're going to accept that it was an accident.
Exactly.
It was a terrible, terrible accident, but of course the real winner was announced and everything was kind of made well.
If you look at Warren's face and his confusion with the card once he pulls it out.
Yeah.
And then you saw later they brought out the right card and handed it to Warren, and that's when the producer from La La Land grabbed it and said, see, here it is, Moonlight. Moonlight is the winner.
There we go. So, of course, Moonlight was the legitimate winner for Best Picture, which is well-deserved. We got to give it to him. Now, moving on from this fiasco, let's talk about some of the other winners, the event of the night, the performances. Let's talk about it.
I thought that, even the way the Oscars opened up with Justin Timberlake and the upbeat, an upbeat song, you got the stars on the feet, everyone was dancing, and it rolled from there. It was a beautiful night for Viola Davis. She has now won an Emmy, Oscar, and Tony in the acting categories. First black woman to ever do that.
Amazing.
It was an amazing night for Mahershala Ali. And, he just had a baby 4 days ago. So he was still basking in the glow of new fatherhood. And now he owns an Oscar. Casey Affleck. And the funny thing about Casey Affleck is he said he got on stage and, everybody was getting on him about, make sure you say something about your brother. Give your brother some love. He did. And he said as soon as he got off the stage, his phone rang, and it was his kids, and they were like, wow, Dad, you didn't even mention us.
Oh,
and he
no.
said he felt so small as soon as he did that because he forgot his kids.
Oh, it's terrible. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. Poor Casey Affleck. Of course.
You can never win. There was that moment, Emma Stone winning the best actress, and backstage she talked about that crazy moment, and she said, look, she loved the movie Moonlight, so she's glad they could win. And I think that's the other thing, the way that the people from Moonlight the people from La La Land handled the moment with grace and dignity.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And that was kind of cool.
Yeah, imagine being the cast and crew of La La Land, though, and you get so hyped up for getting Best Picture, everyone starts rushing the stage, and then come to find out it wasn't your win. It was kind of it was definitely a sad thing. Now, of course,
not only rushing the stage, they were on the stage.
Yeah,
they were mid-speech when the madness happened.
Yeah, absolutely, unbelievable. Of course, now the Oscars historically, how are the ratings shaping up for the Oscars? Is the viewership back up again? I know they were having a couple of years where viewership was down, kind of all over the place. How is from entertainment perspective? Have they been maintaining a pretty good flow of viewers there?
Well, I will tell you this, that the Oscars after the Super Bowl is usually the second most watched show of the year. It may be different this year because of it's a political year and election night may have eclipsed that, but Oscars usually is the second most watched show of the year. And I think the ratings are just coming out, but it should be up. It was a fantastic show, and I think that there was that suspense, so people hung on.
It was kind of interesting to see Warren Beatty back in the spotlight again. It's been quite a few years. He kind of hid from Hollywood, I guess, for a while, and now to see him at the Oscars was kind of a surprise.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's good that he is back, and it's good to have him out there. And you know what? If it were me, I'd have him back next year.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. He definitely did a fine job, and of course, for Kevin, for people that are interested in following up with you and getting more of the Oscar scoop, how can they keep up with you?
Tune in, check your local listings, and tune in to Entertainment Tonight. Tonight we will have much more on the red carpet and everything that went on in all the Oscar happenings, including the after parties and where the stars were hanging. So just tune in and you'll get it all.
Absolutely. Entertainment Tonight, of course, the number one resource, especially for post-Oscar coverage. You guys have done this year after year after year and provide the most extensive coverage, all the behind-the-scenes interviews. I mean, when actors and actresses see E.T. on the microphone stand, they definitely run right up to you guys and give you everything you need. It's a really, if you guys want to keep up, be sure to check out Entertainment Tonight. And Kevin Frazier are going to be talking about all that red carpet scoop. Thank you, Kevin, so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll definitely tune in. I know I'm tuning in. Unfortunately, I was not able to see the Oscars live, so I had to watch recaps, basically through online media, YouTube and whatnot. And but yeah, I mean, if you want the in-depth stuff, check it out. Entertainment Tonight. Kevin Frazier, our man, with all the inside scoops. Coming up later in the show, guys, don't forget we have celebrity nutritionist Carrie Glassman going to give us some heart-healthy living tips. Of course, the exercise season's coming up here. Winter season, once it rolls out, everyone starts getting their gym pants on and getting their subscription renewed to the gym. Carrie Glassman's going to not only give us some great tips for fitness, but also for heart health, making sure that your heart is healthy when you're doing all this stuff. Get that longevity going. Make sure you're living a nice long life. Guys, stick around. More great stuff coming up here on the What's Cooking Today show. I'm Eric Hines. We'll be back right after this.
For the getaway of your dreams, come to Hawaii's Playground, Ka'anapali Beach Resort, on the fun side of Maui, where the world comes to play. Find your spot on Ka'anapali Beach with 3 miles of white sand, 12 resort properties, 2 golf courses, and 2 shopping centers. Enjoy the playground of Hawaii's ancient royalty. Ka'anapali Beach Resort is Hawaii's original master plan destination resort and home of the Hawaii Food and Wine Festival. With views of 2 neighboring islands, you can breathe in the land's natural beauty from your favorite resort or golf fairway. Come experience Ka'anapali's own special brand of Hawaiian hospitality with world-class dining, relaxing resorts, water sports, and activities of every kind. For romantic, family, and great friend getaways, discover the options of Ka'anapali Beach Resort, where the world comes to play. Plan your getaway today. Visit Ka'anapaliResort.com. That's KAANAPALI Resort.com.
The smartest way for you to get the lowest prices on your plane tickets, domestic or international, is to call SmartFares first or last, but you've got to call us before you book your plane tickets. Fly anywhere in the world, fly anywhere in the U.S., and SmartFares can save you up to 75% on your plane tickets. We have the lowest airline ticket prices on over 500 airlines, and you've got a great 12-hour free cancellation window. Plus, with our live agent help, you can always get fast help and fast answers. So on your next trip, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, how about right now? Pick up your phone and call SmartFares, plus save up to 75% on your plane reservation. So call right now. 800-915-2644, 800-915-2644, 800-915-2644, 800-915-2644. This is a national healthcare alert from the Health Hotline. If you have severe knee or back pain and you have Medicare or private insurance, we have great news. Finally, there's a way to reduce your pain without surgery or taking medications. Call us today and learn how you can qualify to get a pain-relieving knee or back brace at little or no cost to you. We'll even ship your brace for free. If you have excruciating knee or back pain and you have Medicare or private insurance, don't wait. You may qualify to immediately receive a pain-relieving, nearly invisible knee or back brace at little or no cost to you. I've used one, they're comfortable and they work, and we guarantee your happiness. So call right now and get yours. I promise, we're here to take your call. Thank you.
800-290-0759. 800-290-0759. 800-290-0759. That's 800-290-0759.